sometimes you guys step up to the plate when the tough competition is here.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to get pushed by those top-tier teams. Those are the people you want to compete with, you aspire to compete with, and so you want that opportunity to face them head-on. So it's been really great, and they clearly stepped up to that opportunity on Friday night, so hopefully they'll do it again today.
All right, vault team is ready to go for Southern Utah. Bars for San Jose State. Ellie Cachola will be the first performer for Southern Utah. Vault team ranked 26th in the country for Southern Utah entering this one.
Yeah, this is the event I believe the team struggles with the most. Even still,
struggles at 26 in the country.
First vault for them.
I always hate it when you struggle and you're almost a top 25. Yeah.
Gorgeous first vault for them. That's a Yurchenko full. She got some incredible height there, and you can see she sees the floor and she plants her feet for that landing. She was not going to let it go. Catherine
Waymiller now for the Spartans. Been a very good contributor in 3 different events throughout the course of the season for the Spartans.
Absolutely, especially for a younger competitor. She seems like a seasoned vet, but she is still just, I believe, a sophomore.
And she hasn't competed on the bars since the Air Force meet a few weeks ago. And you're right, she is a sophomore out of Littleton, Colorado.
Gorgeous routine from Kat. Wow. What a dismount. She got amazing height on that double layout. Her bars are so clean. There's just not much you can take there on execution. You can see how excited she is.
She knew it.
That is a great reaction. I love that.
This is Carly McLean again for Southern Utah.
Another beautiful Yurchenko full. Looks like she didn't quite get the rotation she was hoping for. Just stalled a little bit there and had to take that step forward. You can see her chest was just a little bit low on that landing, causing her forward momentum to take that first step there. Still really beautiful body position in the air and great amplitude.
When you're as good as she is, you could tell on her face she was a little disappointed in herself.
Exactly.
All right, this is Castrance, now the senior.
Starting with a gorgeous Tkachev. Judges are looking for height over the bar on that release move. Gearing up for her dismount here. Awesome double layout.
Just the second time this year she's performing on bars.
Yep, and she was struggling a little bit with that dismount in the warm-ups. She was under-rotating it a little bit, but you can see she landed that perfectly. She knew exactly where she was. Sometimes all you need is that little bit of extra pressure to get you there.
Caitlin Coe.
A beautiful Yurchenko 1.5. That is a 10.0 vault start value. You won't see that many of those. And again, this is that blind landing. It is incredibly hard to know where you're at coming out of that vault.
That's a good look of it right here.
Just a small step back.
Now Lauren McPherson on bars for San Jose State. Waymiller, by the way, remember how emotional she was, excited she was? She should be, a 9.9.
Wow, that's gotta be a career high for her, I believe.
And this is McPherson.
Huge Tkachev to start her routine. And her lines are just gorgeous. You see her feet are glued together on that overshoot. Another great handstand leading into that dismount, and she actually does a blind full into a full in. That is incredibly difficult to do, and she does it beautifully.
Now you said, Waymiller, you thought it was her career best?
Is it?
You'd be right.
Nice.
You'd be right. Her previous career best was a 9.85, so a 9.9 today.
That is huge.
Castrance, by the way, a 9.825 for her on bars. Ko with a 9.8 on vault. And Kochola with a 9.825 for Southern Utah.
Another Yurchenko 1.5 to a beautifully stuck landing for Southern Utah.
Caleb Hardu this go around.
Look at the amplitude she gets off the table here. She's a bit off center. You can see she has that little bit of an arm movement to keep her balance, but that's still a stick.
Great shot there of the senior Jada Missouri.
And Jada actually recently got admitted to the MBA program at San Jose State, so she will be continuing her studies here next year in a business master's program, so we are very excited for her.
She's been in and out of the podcast studio down on the South Campus, doing some work there, doing some interviews, having some fun.
That is awesome. She has just the best little bubbly personality. She's so much fun to be with. Wow, what a routine for Jada.
It's been a great start for San Jose State on bars.
Getting another look at Jada's dismount here, that double layout. Her body position in the air is just textbook.
Quickly over to Rachel Smith on the vault.
This is another unique vault. Typically we are seeing those Yurchenko vaults. This is that full on, same thing that Jada does, but with a tuck off instead of a pike.
So Waymiller the 9.9, McPherson the 9.825, Castron's a 9.825. And now it'll be another senior, Emma Milne.
Gorgeous first handstand for Emma. Straight into a chapache and then back down to the low bar with a pack salto. Looks like she just let go on that pack salto a little early. Couldn't quite catch the low bar right where she needed it.
Time to reset.
Yep. Gymnasts get 30 seconds to re-chalk up once they've fallen off the bar before they continue and finish up their routine here. And whether you've fallen or not, finishing your routine is incredibly important because you never know what's going to happen after. Another girl could fall after you. You have no idea. And you still want to finish that routine to the best of your ability, and that's exactly what Emma did.
This is the most amount of seniors the Spartans have on any one event today. 4 seniors in total on bars.
Another great Yurchenko full for Southern Utah.
That's Haley Voltiago. Fortunately for the Spartans, they've had 4 9.825s. Jada Missouri also checking in with that score, rather 3 9.825s, and Waymiller with her 9.9. So now Alexa Solomon will be the 6th performer for San Jose State and the 4th senior performer on bars.
This is always a tough position to be in. It's always hard to go after a fall. You hope that the girls are in their own little bubble. They're not paying attention to what came before them, and they're just going to do exactly what they do in training every day.
Well, and for Solomon, I think there's a little added to that. It is her senior meet, and this is the only event she'll be performing in. So maybe some extra.
It's a lot of pressure.
On top.
It's a lot of pressure when your whole performance is kind of boiled down to a 30-second routine. It's a lot. Beautiful handstand to start the routine. And just the most impressive release. You don't see that many girls get such crazy height off the bar like her. Beautiful routine. That pressure played into that performance so well for her.
What pressure? Not at all.
That's awesome. That's exactly what Joanne was talking about today. She was like, as long as we can stay in our bubble, stay focused on what we do, stay focused on doing the same routines we do in practice every day, we're going to have a good day today.
Yeah, Spartans, they needed a nice performance. They got 4 good scores, and we'll see what this one from Solomon provides. Southern Utah finished on the vault. They'll head to the floor on their next routine. The next 2 rotations for Southern Utah are their strength. And the strength of the Spartan team is the beam team. That's coming up for them in a moment when we return to the Provident Credit Union Event Center on Senior Meet this afternoon from the Mountain West Network.
The San Jose State women's water polo team is living up to the moniker student athlete in every sense of the word. For as hard as they work in the pool, they apply the same effort in the classroom.
That's really something that we try to promote here at San Jose State within our program. This last year, we were actually voted with the highest team GPA in the nation amongst all the other universities. And so it just really speaks to their dedication, to their discipline, their development for their professional careers post-athletics. It's really exciting to see these young women really embrace this time in their lives to really set themselves up for success in the future.
Sophomore driver and mechanical engineering student Mikan Pardon came to San Jose State to utilize the opportunity-rich environment the university provides.
I chose San Jose State because of the academics and water polo. It kind of offered me like all the things I wanted. Like mechanical engineering is definitely like a really time-consuming degree, as so is playing a sport, and they allow you to like do both. And also being in San Jose, there's like a lot of opportunities around here to do things. Right in Middle Silicon Valley, they have a lot of partners and stuff, and you like can meet with companies and talk to them and make good connections.
San Jose State's College of Engineering is participating in the 2023 Global Technology Institute program, which will send students to Finland this summer for the opportunity to study engineering abroad.
Well, she's a mechanical engineering major, which is it's a tough, extremely busy major. And despite the fact that she's a student athlete, which takes a lot of time, she's also has a very impressive academic record. And we thought that she'd be an excellent person for this particular program.
I decided to apply for that program because I've always been interested in travel. Like since I was younger, we road trip across the country. And it's just like something I've always been really passionate about. That's one of my goals, to be able to travel and see things and like learn new things from other people and learn like from other cultures. It's really cool to be able to like go somewhere, step in someone's shoes and be like, oh, okay, this is like something new they do. Like they eat this for this holiday, and it's really interesting. And I like that they had like a program where it's like I could blend engineering with like another one of my passions. So I get to travel to a new place and continue to study and learn.
Incredible adventures are nothing new for Mikan. In 2021, she was a member of a 6-person relay team to complete the Catalina Channel Swim, a grueling 20-mile nighttime swim from Catalina Island to the California mainland.
You have to start from like dry land to an end in dry land. So I like walked up and then they said, ready, go. I started swimming and I had like a kayak next to me and tonight. And then you swim for an hour and then you have to like tag your next teammate. So it's like they tap you and then they swim for an hour and then the next person, and then you just keep going until you make it to land.
As the Spartan women's water polo team continues to bridge the gap amongst the top programs in the nation, Mikan looks to bring the same determined approach from the Catalina swim into the pool at San Jose State.
She leads a lot by example. She'll be the first one in the water. She's the first one to really kind of hit our swim sets and really try to push herself every time that she's able to. I see her giving her teammates kind of that positive reinforcement when maybe they're having a challenge with one of our drills, but they've been able to see Mikan and her success level at it and just having that confidence that it can be done.
I'm really excited for our team this year. Our goal is like definitely to make the top 10, and I think we definitely have like the skills to do it.
Catch Mikan and the Spartans at the MPSF Conference Championships at the SRAC on the campus of San Jose State University, April 28th through the 30th.
All right, back here in San Jose, Spartans and Southern Utah ready for the third rotation. But before we get there, we forgot about poor Sophia Konechny. She was an exhibition performer over on bars. So we're going to go back to that performance and make sure that she gets her due respect. So here we go.
Exactly. And girls who compete in this exhibition spot, it's really for that experience. Sometimes they've been out sick, sometimes they've been hurting a little bit, and we just want to kind of ease them back into competition. So that's what this is here. Doesn't count towards the team score, but it's a great opportunity for her to feel those nerves and get back into that competition mindset. And she did a wonderful job. Great routine by Sophie.
Also got to give credit to our camera crew, our production crew in the truck. They were ready for it. So after that performance, obviously an exhibition that does not count toward the Spartans' score overall, but another performance on an event where the Spartans are above a 4.9, a 4.925 officially. We're talking about that Alexis Solomon and the need for her to provide a score. She did, a 9.875.
Yeah, incredible recovery for the Spartans. It is so hard to step up after there's been a fall, but the team did it flawlessly. They had Emma's back, and honestly, that is Emma's first fall of the season, and it just reminds me that she is human.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we forget she's such a machine. But yeah, the team really stepped up for her.
I think we just get so used to, well, she's going to be a 9.8 or higher every time.
Her lowest score of the season, minus that bar routine, is a 9.8. Yeah. Believe it or not. Not a lot of girls can say that.
That's just how she goes about her business.
That's just Emma for you.
Southern Utah, meanwhile, they were with a 4.9025 officially on their vault with a couple of 9.8s, but Kayla Pardue with the 9.85 as the high score for Southern Utah. Spartans, they just can't